And now I'd like to give the floor to the head of our leading university that heavily shaped the future of agribusiness, the graduates which work in all advanced areas. So I'd like to give the floor to the rector of Timiryazev Academy, Vladimir Trukhachev.
Thank you so much, and I extend my gratitude for invitation, taking part in such a business forum, and I absolutely agree with the previous speakers. Nobel Prize winner Riccardo Valentini, we are so happy to see you and to greet you when you visit our university, which is the oldest in Russia and celebrated 150th anniversary in December. And let me, on behalf of the large staff of our university, to greet the participants of International Agrarian Business Forum. And we understand that agribusiness is a great part of the country economy and a socially important sector of our state economy, and agriculture and processing sectors encompass 20% of GDP, and several territories whose territories are populated with 35 to 50% of regions and krais of Russia. In agricultural complex, thousands of organizations are in force, over 200,000 senior managerial staff and millions of people. And the professional agricultural education is of great importance for management. And today, Dmitry Patrushev, Minister of Agriculture, nowadays contemplate that from a different perspective. And so 25,000 managers of agricultural companies not all have higher education, which is required for management. 20% have economic or managerial education, while 20% have the higher education not related to their professional activity. We understand these numbers, and we've been working in that direction. And we think that human resource development for agriculture is of importance, and 45 agricultural universities in 50 constituent states teach the 334,000 people, including those in higher education, 300,000. The biggest part is given to engineering qualifications, 34, the technical 20, in the supplementary professional education. The Ministry of Agriculture has 34 educational programs, which is of great importance. The Russian State Agrarian University is the leading agricultural university. We have 4 institutes, 6 faculties, over 15,000 students attend classes, and agriculture is multifunctional system. And for us, it is important that the professional going to the production do not lose the knowledge, would be able to communicate and start many interesting activities. That is what for they are coming to the production. Of course, older experts could have worked for 5 years more, but young professionals coming into the industry are of importance. And we understand that the absolutely different competencies and knowledge are required. Actively working on their practical skills, which are in great demand at companies. So human resource development in agriculture is not possible without developing agri-technologies. Our university holds MOOCs, where thousands of people from the regions can attend classes, digitalization, safety and quality of produce, organic farming, city farming, etc. The university has a research center of world-class level, engineering center, selection, seed selection center, which have been created over the past year, while we won several important contests, and we are being supported by the Ministry of Agriculture, the Russian Federation government, together with companies and partners. And we feel that today we are on the same page with the country, and now over 30 R&D labs have been functioning, field stations, including the experience of Riccardo Valentini, Nobel Prize winner. And we are thankful for him, as I have been mentioning, that we have been working with you over a long period of time on the fields of our 550,000 hectare field in the center of Moscow. Unique field experience we have had since 1912, which is entered into the worldwide register of long-term experiments, and now we have won the grant from the Ministry of Science and Education, and we have been to Hanoi, where together with the Vietnamese colleagues we've been developing that research. Disregarding the pandemics, we've been in lockdown for 2 weeks, and 2 weeks later we worked there in Vietnam, and now we are in historical natural center, and we are thankful, telling everybody visiting us that we have 11 museum, the biggest soil agronomic Williams Museum, the oldest meteorological station named after Pickelson, educational research developments, brought the university into the ranking of the best world universities in QS, regional QS ranking in Europe and Asia, the world ranking big metric, and we hope that our positions in rankings will be reinforced this year. And a day before yesterday, we got the news that the university has been considered the greenest university of Russia, which is absolutely true. From the window, you can see 248 hectares of the forest, Timiryazev forest, and we would repeat and repeat that the importance of integration with real sector economy companies and leading foreign companies participating in contests for scientists, young researchers, agri research contests, agri drones, robots, space, Meteo was our initiative 4 years ago. And now it found its practical implementation practically in all federal constituents in the universities of agricultural sphere. And it attracts interest of youth. This is from the 6th to the 11th grade. So education and science in Timiryazev University goes hand in hand. Students and young researchers participating together in research that is also related to agroecology, climate change issues, ecology of soils, selection of vegetable cultures, photosynthesis, and such issues as covered in precision and smart agriculture, automation and digitalization of agriculture. So in Russia and Italy, we have so many common tasks that we have been resolving together. The key objective of our university are very similar to the universities, those of universities in Italy, is forming economic reputation while holding breakthrough research, making research international, inviting the best teachers and researchers, interaction between universities and business, production of intellect product of world-class level, expert of educational services. Dear colleagues, we are ready to expand our cooperation with Italian universities, research centers, production companies in the sphere of education. We would be happy to continue cooperation with Padua and Bologna universities, Calabria University. And I invite everybody to visit our university and invite everybody for fruitful cooperation. Timiryazev University is open and ready to cooperate with the whole world. Thank you very much. Dear Vladimir Nikolaevich, thank you for your speech. And as it was mentioned, 15,000 students are in the university, and we understand for whom we are making this forum, whose hands will hold the results of the work we are doing now. And of most interest was that Riccardo Valentini showed us so technical field in the center of Manhattan, while in the center of Moscow, mentioned by Vladimir, we have a great wheat field in the center of Moscow. Can I ask you a question? A question to academic Trukhachev. It wasn't precisely spoken as, are you ready to invite professors from Italy for internship as well as to go for an internship in Italy together with us? Dear Elena Alexandrovna, I can see you too. I think with great pleasure. With great pleasure. So the opportunities given by distinguished Nobel Prize winner Riccardo Valentini, we gave us an opportunity. We have an invitation, and we will have this opportunity this year. It will be a great pleasure to take this, to accept this invitation from Riccardo Valentini and a group of researchers and other colleagues not only 3 universities I mentioned, but 7 universities in Italy we've been practically cooperating with, are also welcome to our Moscow university, to other agricultural university. Russia is open, Timiryazev University is open, and with great gratitude expressed by Maxim in relation to our Italian partners. Thank you very much. We are so happy to see you. I support you. Thank you. That was a practical result of our forum, and we can say that a good decision have been made.